And so here is Chicago, trailing by 13. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Zach LaVine with his first All-Star selection in 2021, and then the Bulls added a second All-Star, Nikola Vucevic, at the trade deadline. LaVine said, "We got another big-time player here. Guys, with this combination, they have a chance to be special."
Well, they're putting some pieces together, Allie. Thanks for that.
Well, you respect the jump shooting, so you close tight, and Kevin Durant gets off on the dribble drive.
One thing you gotta love about Nikola Vucevic is that on offense he does it all. For a big, he's got a terrific three-point shot, and of course he regularly posts big point totals.
And that one falls for Vucevic. Well, there's no denying that Vucevic's offensive output really makes him a great example of a modern big.
Yeah, his abilities at long range definitely help stretch the floor. But he can also be an old-school menace down low, gobbling up rebounds and owning the paint.
From deep, here's Simmons. Right side, Williams. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Free throw drops for Williams.
Shooting two.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. It's Griffin, high post. Outside Durant. Shot clock at 6. Back to Griffin. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Chicago with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Over to the left wing. And stolen by Irving. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And yep, it's good. Irving's got 5 points.
The handles, the burst, almost impossible to stay in front of Kyrie on the drive.
Second chance shot. Oh, denied by Durant.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Now here's Simmons. Here's Griffin. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his second personal.
You know Blake Griffin's NBA career certainly didn't have humble beginnings. I mean, he won the slam dunk contest and Rookie of the Year in his debut season. He really hit the ground running.
And while Blake Griffin's career certainly got off to a hot start, Grant, he's also managed to remain a dominant force over the years.
No question. He's a guy who can get it done. Points, rebounds, assists, anything you need. He's a great example of an enduring talent.
Here's Claxton. That one no good. Nice D from Vucevic. Back to LaVine. And it's Harris with the rebound.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Down low. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his third personal.
Something we do not always talk about is that Joe Harris is not just a shooter. Even though he doesn't rack up huge assist totals, this guy's a solid passer. He competes on the defensive end, and he can actually put it on the deck.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. LaVine comes with the double team. Inside. Here's Aldridge. And it's blocked by Vucevic.
Well, the reach, the timing, Vucevic using all of that 7'4" wingspan to turn that shot away.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice.
Last 2 minutes to play. Third quarter.
And what is it specifically that makes Harris a good playmaker, Dorms?
I think it's probably his IQ, the fact that he can see a play develop before it really gets to a position where most guys see it. He has a great feel for where his teammates are, and he knows how to hit them in their favorite spots.
Here's Claxton. The Bulls making their last shot. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense.
Patrick Mills. And at the line.
And the technical free throw is good.
And Zach LaVine just continues to refine his game. His shot selection has really improved. He's much more choosy on when he shoots.
And there's 1:38 left in the third quarter. Offensive rebound. 2 points. That one goes.
That's Aldridge in his comfort zone. Confident offensive approach grabs him the second chance shot.
Here's LaVine. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It'll go on Joe Harris.
Good whistle there.
You know, while LaVine is picking up his spots a bit more, he is still the guy for this team late in games.
He really is. I mean, he can create a shot for himself any trip down the floor. He's been the de facto leader for a while for this Bulls club, and nobody else has as much experience on late game shots.
Now here's Durant. Pass to Simmons. Out left to the wing. To the wing, right side. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Brown. DeRozan with the rebound. Chicago with the ball. They trail by 11. Here's Thompson. And stolen by Simmons. Pushing it up now. Irving, no good. Right side, LaVine. Ball outside. DeRozan outside. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. DeRozan's got 8 points.
Well, DeMar DeRozan has now proven that he is willing to consistently shoot the three-point shot. That's a problem for the defense.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
And Ball gets it to go.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish. They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
There's 21 seconds left in the third. Left side, LaVine. And he drives in. And the dunk by LaVine.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. Back after this. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. The Nets with a lead. Griffin outside. Pass to Curry. Outside Irving. Six to shoot. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. Irving's got 9 points now in the second half. And LaVine, here we go. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Irving with it. Now Thompson defending. Back to Irving. Beyond the arc. DeRozan with the rebound. And now the Bulls in transition. Oh, wow.
Elite athleticism. LaVine able to go up, take the hit, and convert.
Zach LaVine.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In the first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on. And, of course, Kevin Durant signing a big extension this summer, fresh off a gold medal for the U.S., where he was the most dominant player in the world in Tokyo, and now locked in his next 4 years with the Brooklyn Nets. A great deal for him and a great deal for his squad.
And they doubled up Irving to the middle. Pass to Griffin. Outside Durant. Now here's Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Down low. Griffin. And the layup is good off the glass. And now a 12-point Brooklyn lead.
Boy, what wonderful vision. Kevin Durant with a picture-perfect pass.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Brooklyn calls timeout. For a player who came into the league with as much fanfare as Lonzo Ball, it wasn't the smoothest start, Grant. He dealt with a lot of injuries and adversity.
And, B.A., that makes the NBA learning curve that much steeper. Lonzo deserves a lot of credit for how he was able to stay grounded and stay focused. He tuned out the noise and kept developing his game.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Steve Nash said to the team. He told them, quote, play as if it's 0-0. We want that type of energy and focus. We might be winning, but this game is not over yet. It's a clear message, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
What you love about Kevin Durant is he's an MVP-level candidate every year, and yet there's a hunger and a thirst to get better at basketball. This is so fun to watch.
And KD always in the debate over who's the top dog in this league.
And what's interesting is he doesn't really want any part of that discussion. He said, one thing I told myself, don't worry about who people say is the best player. Blocking out distractions is key to achieving greatness. Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
KD. And out the line, shooting 2.
And both free throws good for Durant.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
The open shot, DeRozan. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist.
Well, he's such a smart offensive player. DeMar DeRozan knows the best option there is the quick release on the catch and shoot.
Irving is doubled. The kick to Durant. Outside Curry. The three is up. And the three-pointer goes. And the Nets lead by 15.
Look at how composed Seth Curry is beyond the arc. Takes a shot like that and knows it's going in. Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Pass to Aldridge. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
The first one falls. The Nets making a change here. And so Ball nails both of them. Here's Irving. 1:33 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Curry. To the inside. Vucevic with a steal. On the wing, Jones. Ball right side. He takes it in. And he slams it in one-handed.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And here are the Bulls now. The Nets making their last shot.
Well, being aggressive and assertive, the big man snatching the rebound.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Nets.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And what we've seen recently from Zach LaVine is his willingness to embrace more responsibility, and that has helped him become one of the game's most prolific scorers.
Outside Irving. On the wing, Curry. Back to Irving. Clock at 6. Misses off the left iron.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L. Well, multiple-time winner of the slam dunk contest, LaVine has got a creative streak.
Curry, no good. Here's LaVine for 3. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by LaVine.
Substitutions for your Nets.
Dragic with it. For 3, here's Harris. Off target with the shot. So we see the Nets get the win here. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaFleur.
Solve it. I can be your all, ain't no problem, baby. You can be more, but you're heartless, darling. Oh, but I've already solved it. Say what you really mean, take it softer. I looked you in your eyes, it was over. When I really needed you the most, yeah, you would.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. With 2 Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. And down it goes, 2 points. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, BA, in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
Irving is doubled. Here's Durant. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Boy, this guy a multifaceted talent, and not just on the court. Kevin Durant has said, quote, basketball is just what I do and love, but that isn't just who I am. This guy really tries to make a difference.
Now here's Ball. To the middle. Vucevic. DeRozan for 3. And the three-pointer goes.
Boy, firing the jumper as soon as he receives the pass to DeRozan doesn't give the defender any time to react.
Irving up top. Shoots over Ball. Here's Drummond. Second chance effort. And he sinks the layup.
This is the exact energy you like to see from Drummond. He can be a monster on the offensive glass.
And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond.
Bulls ball.
And Durant has helped many people with his generosity.
Yeah, once committed $10 million to the college track program to help disadvantaged kids receive a higher education. He's been renovating basketball courts around the world, and obviously as an entrepreneur, he's been focusing on companies and products that are making lives better. How cool is that?
Now here's Levine. To the paint. And stolen by Irving. Durant drives in. Here's the second effort. Outside Simmons. Driving in. And it's Simmons with the jam.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Drummond, high post. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Left side, Levine. Back to Jones. The kick out to Ball. Levine with room to shoot. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
Well, you want a shooter to catch it and go right in rhythm. Zach LaVine does just that.
Jones with the ball. Durant covering. Here's Levine for three. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Outside Irving. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
Outside Simmons. Pass to Drummond. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. The kick out to Ball. Here's Jones. And here's Levine. He's guarded by Irving. Oh, and the jam by Levine.
Such a big-time athlete. Levine makes the hardest moves look easy.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
All right, everybody. Move up to TJ. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. It's Brown on the wing. And the shot is good. Drop it in off the front of the rim. Chicago trailing here. And Levine, here we go. And the dunk by Levine.
Well, so dangerous, Levine. Can shoot the spot-up jumper from deep as well as put it on the deck.
Harris outside. Here's Griffin. Outside, Brown. Back to Aldridge. The kick out to Griffin. 5 to shoot. Here's Brown. Jones with the block. And they get it back. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. Here's Ball. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And there's the drive. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming this way.
Good whistle there.
For a player who came into the league with as much fanfare as Lonzo Ball, it wasn't the smoothest start, Grant. He dealt with a lot of injuries and adversity.
And BA, that makes the NBA learning curve that much steeper. Lonzo deserves a lot of credit for how he was able to stay grounded and stay focused. He tuned out the noise and kept developing his game.
His first foul. Team second. Substitutions for your Nets.
Poke loose.
Andre Drummond. Ben Simmons.
There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
Well, you know that Seth Curry will be aggressive regardless of where he is on the floor. Nice look inside there. Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. It's the Nets. They're up by 1. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nets.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
Here's Levine. Second chance shot. And Vucevic with the lay-in.
How about those instincts from the 7-footer? Vucevic uses that size to snag offensive rebounds.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, Brian. Well, you want to talk about a super team. Last season, the Brooklyn Nets became the only team in NBA history to boast 6 players who made it all NBA over their career. Guys, the roster has changed just a bit, but make no mistake, this team remains loaded in a way we don't see too often.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
Next ball.
The Nets with the lead. Pass to Thomas. Dragic outside. Now here's Aldridge. Levine with a steal. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. And he makes it. Levine's got 11 points. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Inside. Here's Aldridge. And then Aldridge with the dunk.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Next.
Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
And Goran Dragic out of Miami. I mean, wow. Had a brief stop in Toronto as part of the Kyle Lowry sign and trade, but ultimately felt like his talents were better used elsewhere. And he found a home with this team and is eager to prove he has something left in the tank.
Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. And the Nets lead by 1.
Well, you put it away inside. Harris known for his distance shooting, but you love to see him willing to get inside and make easy ones.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Pass to Griffin. Chicago grabs the miss.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Zach LaVine is simply stated a tough cover. He's got athleticism and skill, and that combination is lethal.
Here's Brown. Plenty of space. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Brown's got his second basket of the game.
A very high percentage look when the D is nowhere to be seen.
Brooklyn trailing. Harris on the wing. Harris is doubled. Pass to Mills. To the inside. Thompson with a steal. 3 on 3. Here's Dosunmu. He's guarded by Mills. Claxton with a rebound. Brooklyn with the ball. Down low. Griffin. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
First one falls for him.
You know, Blake Griffin's NBA career certainly didn't have humble beginnings. I mean, he won the slam dunk contest and Rookie of the Year in his debut season. He really hit the ground running.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And while Blake Griffin's career certainly got off to a hot start, Grant, he's also managed to remain a dominant force over the years.
No question. He's a guy who can get it done. Points, rebounds, assists, anything you need. He's a great example of an enduring talent.
It's Griffin, high post. And so it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. .103 left to play in the half. Knocks down the long J. Chicago trailing here. Pass to Jones. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Jones has got his first bucket in this one.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And Griffin gets it to go. Here's Ball. Outside, Green. Ball outside. DeRozan outside. Back to Green. Pass to DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. Tipped away. Ooh, Griffin with the steal.
His first foul. Team second. At the line.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
No good on the second free throw.
I love it. In attack mode. Drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Griffin.
Bull substitution. DeMar DeRozan.
And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
Bulls ball.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Pass to Ball. Here's Levine for 3. Just 3 on the clock. And it's good on the layup. Levine's got 17 points.
Well, bit by bit, Zach is becoming physically tougher, which makes you mentally tougher.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Nets. They're up by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's Ball. Pass to DeRozan. With the drive. And the dunk by DeRozan.
This guy does not mess around. DeMar DeRozan, spectacular. My goodness gracious, sir.
That's tipped. Back to Durant. They double team Durant. Out to the wing. Here's Harris. And it's Chicago with a board.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
And the dunk by Levine.
This guy has got an insane vertical. LaVine, no doubt.
And Zach LaVine just continues to refine his game. His shot selection has really improved. He's much more choosy on when he shoots. Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Well, we got a close one here in Brooklyn. Irving is doubled. Pass to Aldridge. The kick out. Curry fires the three. Yes, and a nice assist from Aldridge. Curry's gotten his second bucket of the game. You know, while LaVine is picking up his spots a bit more, he is still the guy for this team late in games.
He really is. I mean, he can create a shot for himself any trip down the floor. He's been the de facto leader for a while for this Bulls club, and nobody else has as much experience on late game shots.
Here's Aldridge. Here's Harris. Outside for Irving. Back to Aldridge. Outside Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the middle. Nice D from Vucevic.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
All right.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Come on.
Boy, when you think about quality lineage, Nikola Vucevic comes from excellent basketball stock. Both his mom and his dad played professionally in Europe.
Switch here.
With your Brooklyn X team. Make some noise, fans.
Brooklyn trailing. So with Vucevic's upbringing, you can see where he gets his great instincts on the court, Doris.
Well, that's what happens when you grow up in the game from the time you're learning to walk. You don't learn the game as much as experience it day to day. This guy got an incredible basketball education that not many young players get.
And here are the Bulls now. Now here's Mills. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Zach LaVine with his first All-Star selection in 2021, and then the Bulls added a second All-Star, Nikola Vucevic, at the trade deadline. LaVine said, "We got another big-time player here. Guys, with this combination, they have a chance to be special."
Well, they're putting some pieces together, Allie. Thanks for that.
How about the great body control by Kyrie Irving, one of the best small men in the league at converting through contact.
Sinks it from distance.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Outside Simmons. To the inside. Drummond. And here's Curry for 3. Pass to Drummond. The kick out to Simmons. The Nets need to get off a shot here. The 3 from Curry. Good work defensively by DeRozan. White on the wing. And here is DeRozan. Vucevic with it. He's guarded by Mills. And LaVine. Here we go. Basket counts. And it's a 9-point Chicago lead.
I just love the ball move.
Inside. Drummond with the bucket. Drummond's got 6 points.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
Pass to White. Left side LaVine. And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitutions for your Nets.
Left side White. The 3 is up. Drummond grabs the miss. Here's Durant. Left side Simmons. Pass to Irving. The kick out to Simmons. Puts up a three. The shot won't fall. Now Chicago takes it the other way to the paint.
Foul on.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
That's his second personal. First team foul.
There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. To the left wing. Irving for three. Chicago grabs the miss.
Ooh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
His first foul.
That's insane quickness by Zach LaVine. Hard to keep up with him off the dribble.
Zach LaVine. At the line with 2 shots.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Well, Grant, at this point in his career, I think it's safe to say Andre Drummond will go down as one of the game's premier rebounders.
Yeah, you just don't call him a specialist because there's a lot more to Drummond's game than just rebounding. Rim protection, points in the paint. He does just about everything you want in a big man. When he's on the floor, he lightens the load on every other member of their front court.
Pass the ball. LaVine with it. Irving picks him up. On the wing, DeRozan. Here's LaVine. Now here's DeRozan. Just 5 to shoot. Fast break, Brooklyn. For the finish. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. DeMar DeRozan picks one up.
His third personal. Second team foul.
I think Kevin Durant has proven he's all about winning. He's going to do whatever it takes. This guy is a gamer. He can meet the biggest moments, and he's willing to grind. I just love watching this guy go.
Zach LaVine, he's been the guy making things happen for Chicago. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And so it's Brooklyn with it. It's a three-point game. Pass to Irving. Inside. Here's Griffin. It's hauled in by the Bulls. It's LaVine with a drive. Oh!
Yeah, this is a little bit of showmanship right there, from his nifty handle to the way he finishes. Nicely done by Zach.
Now Irving. Now Simmons. Outside for Irving. Shot clock at 5. To the middle. Here's Griffin. Uses the glass on the layups.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Here's LaVine. Ooh, Durant with a steal. And they're on the run. Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Boy, KD has become such a feared defender, and there creates off his defense an easy opportunity for his teammate.
And another fast break opportunity for the Nets. Here we go. Here's Irving. Kick out to Brown. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Brown's gotten 4 this quarter. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Brooklyn?
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
And Ball gets it to go.
3.
Now, Zach LaVine is a solid passer. This guy entered the league as a point guard, puts it on the money there.
Time called here. The Nets decide to talk it over now. Zach LaVine with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Boy, he's really had their number. They need to make some kind of adjustment during this timeout.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Steve Nash said to the team. He encouraged them to get out in transition. He said, quote, that team can be tough to score on when they set up in the half court. Let's push the ball at every opportunity. Back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Aldridge. Jones grabs the board. Chicago leading. And stolen by Aldridge. And now the Nets on the break. Durant inside. Back to Irving. To the wing, right side. 5 on the clock. Yes, and a nice assist from Aldridge.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
It's Levine with a drive. No good. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Down low. Outside for Irving. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Irving is doubled. Outside Durant. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
And here's Chicago. Pass to Vucevic. Lets it fly. A rebound by the Nets.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Durant inside. And here's Aldridge. Simmons with it. 4 on the clock. Now Irving. Shoots over ball. And rebounded by Zach LaVine.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Timeout called, the Nets. They're trailing by 2. 1:29 left in the fourth.
Substitutions for your Nets. Andre Drummond. Bruce Brown.
1:29 left in the fourth quarter. The kick out to Simmons. To the inside. Fades away. Here's Irving. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball.
Boy, just a great use of a pump fake by Irving to draw that defender into fouling him.
Hits both from the stripe.
Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Pass to Drummond. The drive by Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort. Whoa!
Big time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together, everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
The kick to Durant. Outside Simmons. Back to Durant. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
And LaVine throws it down.
LaVine delivery in a big moment. What a game we've got.
And it's good. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And this is what makes KD special, the willingness to absorb the responsibility of the big-time shot.
Kicks it to DeRozan. Here's Jones. Oh, he buried the 3.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Here's Durant. 4-3. It's good from beyond the arc.
Boy, the quick release of Kevin Durant and the release point so high, you really can't get a good contest on him.
Here's Irving. Driving to the basket. Oh, off target. Great positioning on the putback.
What an effort to get the tip in, just wanting it a little bit more.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Stolen by Simmons. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. Here's Ball. Levine with it. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Levine's got 37. Irving with it. He's picked up by Levine. Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Kyrie Irving doing work with the pass. That's pretty.
And that one drops. And the Bulls lead by 2.
You can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And the basket by DeRozan. And now it's a 4-point Bulls lead.
Oh, my goodness. You could tell DeMar DeRozan demanded the basketball. He wanted the chance to be the deciding factor.
Timeout call, Brooklyn. And we played just over a minute here in overtime. Irving is double. On the wing, Curry gets the 3-ball to go.
You have to want to be ready in big moments, and Seth Curry delivers big time.
And Levine, here we go. No good with a layup. If they score here, they're back in front.
And they've been waiting to retake this lead for a bit.
Pass to Durant. Drives to the hoop. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line.
Zach LaVine.
It's on Zach LaVine.
Second personal. First team foul.
Free throws good from Durant.
Those and one plays can be real backbreakers in a close game.
We are at OT. A minute and a half gone by in what has been a great one. Pass the ball. Here's Levine for 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Durant. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. And the Nets lead by 1.
Kevin Durant calmly steps into that shot with the game hanging in the balance. Love it.
Pass to Drummond. Back to Irving. Doesn't go for him. So the Bulls will take it the other way. And he's going for the oop here. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Outside Durant. Pass to Drummond. Back to Durant. Outside for Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Over Ball. That one a little long.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Here's Levine. Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. So it's a narrow victory for the Nets, pulling it out for the W. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime, they took control.
NBA, I don't think they expected this one to be so hard-fought, but when they went into overtime, they really poured the gas on the fire.
Need a boy you can cuddle with me all night. Give me one, let me long, be my sunlight. Tell me lies, we can argue, we can fight. Yeah, we did it before, but we'll do it tonight. Yeah, that fro black boy with the gold teeth. Your dark skin looking at me like you know me. I wonder if you got the G or the B. Let me find out and see you coming over to me. Yeah. These days are way too lonely. I'm missing out, I know. These days are way too long, and I'm not forgiving, love away, but I want someone to love me. I need someone to leave me, 'cause it don't feel right when it's late at night and it's just me and my dreams. So I want someone to love. That's what I really want. Look, you know it's hard to define in these times.